Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. Topping our news at 6, only 4 months after winning the Class 7A state championship, Venice High School has fired its head football coach.
The coach is now blaming the firing on a rival coach in the same district. Here's ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo.
Head coach for the state champions, Venice High, is now gone. John Peacock's firing stems from a social media post. A Venice High football player post was directed at Braden River High coach Kurt Bradley and included a spray tan bottle. Bradley is multiracial and took the tweet as being racially insensitive and complained to both the school district and Peacock. In a statement, Peacock says he liked the tweet because he thought it was a joke and he had no clue about Bradley's racial background. Peacock also went on to say, "I'm appalled at Coach Bradley's desperate attempt to exploit today's racial tension to the disgrace he has brought to his program," referring to the program's reprimand by the FHSAA due to illegal football practices prior to the start of the spring football season. Bill Buck Chevrolet in Venice are their signature sponsors. Monty Jacobs, representing the sponsor, admits he's a little perplexed on the significance of these tweets.
You know, I'm a 50-year-old guy. Social media, all these things, the way the kids communicate now. I mean, I observe it sometimes and I see it. I can't say that I'm involved, and I'm certainly not an expert, and I don't know how it affects people.
Venice's principal, Eric Jackson, told us off camera it was a culmination of events that led to the decision of firing Peacock and ultimately wanted to go into a different direction in regards to the program. But Jacobs says he still supports Peacock and the program.
I'm not judge or jury. I guess I'm an involved party because I support the program, and I think that I support John, but also I support the Venice community and I support Venice High School, and this football program is going to move forward, and Bill Buck Chevrolet is going to move forward with it.
That's ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo reporting. Now, according to Venice High School's principal, Coach Larry Shannon will be the interim head coach for the spring season. The school will then examine where they are and make a decision on its next head football coach.
The lawyer representing a former Saints cheerleader is offering the NFL a settlement for discrimination claims, $1 for each client in exchange for 4 hours of Commissioner Roger Goodell's time. Bailey Davis's attorney, Sarah Blackwell, says that meeting would be to discuss a history of alleged discrimination against cheerleaders in the NFL. Davis says she was fired in January after posting a picture in a one-piece on Instagram. The Saints considered it lingerie, which was a violation of their social media policy, but also said in a statement that they deny that Davis was treated any differently because of her sex and does not tolerate discrimination. Blackwell says if the NFL means that, they should accept this meeting.
We're not asking them to spend any money. We're not asking them to admit fault. We're not asking them to say they're sorry. If they're serious, this is a risk-free, financially free way of addressing these very important issues.
Blackwell is asking that the NFL respond by May 4th.
All right, time to get a check on our Wednesday evening weather now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. A really nice day, Bob.
Yeah, beautiful day. We saw a little bit of cloudiness around midday. That was associated with a reinforcing shot of some drier area. You can just barely see the clouds right there. There are some changes on the way. This area of low pressure now marching through Missouri and Arkansas is going to eventually swing a little bit of a cold front our way. That cold front now slicing right through East Texas. Some pretty big storms there, but by the time this low gets to us, looks like it's going to be a much weaker storm and as it moves away to the northeast. So we'll take you through future casts. Looking good tonight. Obviously a beautiful evening, and there's a little bit of cloudiness. You see that's what we saw at noon. Some high clouds will zip on by occasionally on Thursday, but not many. Lots of sunshine. Here's the front. Some big storms possible into Mississippi and Alabama and northern portions of Alabama, right through Georgia tomorrow. You see that low spinning. Eventually that heads off to the northeast. As I said, some high clouds possible here, but all in all, a real nice day anticipated on Thursday. The humidity still staying fairly low. More on our forecast with that front coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Okay, Bob, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. 4 Bradenton men are behind bars tonight for robbing 2 homes in Sarasota. The first burglary was reported at a home on Goldfinch Street near Clark Road and I-75. Sheriff's deputies say someone approached the 4 suspects inside the victim's lanai. They then took off in a silver Nissan. Deputies followed the suspects as they got onto I-75 before they crashed into a deputy's vehicle near the University Parkway exit. Deputies linked the men to another home burglary on Caracara Street in that same neighborhood as well. All 4 men are charged with unarmed burglary. 20-year-olds Charles Jackson and Marcus Bradley, as well as 19-year-old Tyler Summerall, all remain in custody this evening. The driver, 18-year-old Ty Langston, also faces a single count of fleeing to elude.
More than 30 foundations in the area are joining together to help children in need. Dozens of nonprofit groups, government agencies, and charities will come together to create the First 1,000 Days initiative, combining their unique resources to help children in the community during their first 2 years of life. They're doing it by working together to help pregnant mothers struggling with addiction, homelessness, and financial aid, and connect them to any resources they may need to combat those issues. They have a 2-step program they're hoping to launch this fall.
One starts right here at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and it's a patient navigator program for mothers and families to identify the families at the point of birth and personally guide them to the resources in our community. The other is a major outreach and education campaign to make families aware of the resources available to them.
They're hoping to begin all of this with a 3-year pilot program and then move on from there. Sounds like a great idea. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the surprising number of people in Florida who have not started saving for retirement.
Plus, we're taking you live to Selby Gardens for the Best of Sarasota Awards ceremony. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
A decade of war has taken an unprecedented toll on our men and women in uniform.
Hundreds of thousands of our veterans are suffering from the trauma of war.
At Justice for Vets, we believe that every veteran should have the opportunity for treatment and restoration.
Get involved and go to justiceforvets.org.
Help put treatment within reach of veterans in crisis.
Veterans fought for our freedom. Now it's our turn to fight for theirs.
Get to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota for big savings on new Ram trucks during the spring sales event. Shop the area's largest selection of new Ram trucks. Get the all-new redesigned 2018 Ram Quad Cab for as little as $23,999. Or save big and get up to $12,400 off a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota today.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
When my youngest, Addie, was 2.5, she was diagnosed with leukemia. When we first heard that diagnosis, you feel extremely alone. Walking in that Light the Night light with 6,000 people carrying lights, white for survivors, red for supporters, gold in memory of those who have passed. It's the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's hope that every year there are fewer gold lanterns. Your lantern will make a difference.
Start a team, join a team.
Help us light the night.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. You're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah.
My name is Julius. I have cerebral palsy. I work for Farmer Jeffrey Weising Law Firm. I do a lot of data entry and scanning documents. I want to increase my working experience to make the company much better. At the end of the day, it's good to think of the day's work and to think about what I have accomplished.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
In consumer news tonight, some concerning numbers on just how many people are not saving up for retirement. Nearly 60% of Generation Xers have not even calculated their retirement needs, while less than a quarter of baby boomers believe they're financially prepared to retire. That's all according to the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. A spokesperson for the agency says they're releasing the stats in hopes that more people will save money early on and focus on creating a comprehensive retirement plan.
It is alarming that most people aren't, and so it makes it ever more important to, do the calculations, make sure you know what you want to get out of your retirement, and once you know that, make a plan.
When investing, the Office of Financial Regulation also wants to remind Floridians to always use reputable financial planning firms to avoid being victims of fraud and scams.
An update tonight on an effort to shape the future of vacant land next to Sarasota County's celery fields. The bird habitat is divided by Palmer Road south of Fruitville. 22 acres of county-owned land in question is just west of the celery fields and has sat empty now for the past 2 decades. Today, dozens of people, many of them dressed in green, told county commissioners what they'd like to see happen with the land. Among their ideas, a sports complex, restaurants, or affordable housing.
In fact, the YMCA is quite far along on their internal discussions of how this might be done. So we're with you.
Today, commissioners directed the group to work closer with county staff and come back with an update in about 10 weeks.
Construction is underway on a new parking garage on St. Armand Circle. Take a look. This is an animated view of what the new parking garage will look like. It will sit right on North Adams Drive in place of a free parking lot. That lot held up to 200 cars, and the new garage will more than double that to 500 spaces. Construction should be done by December, just in time for Christmas. Lots of businesses benefiting from that as well.
Oh yeah, that's a lot more parking out there and they need it. All right, up next, Bob Harrigan will be back with the forecast, and it is changing. Stay with us.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do-it-yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Set your course for a waterfront lifestyle on Florida's last private island. Discover one particular harbor by Margaritaville. Nearby sugar sand beaches are as easy to find as the warm Florida sunshine. Waterfront residences from the high 400s overlook beautiful Anna Maria Sound. And a new marina with direct access to the Gulf of Mexico. Plus, incredible savings on move-in-ready homes. Come tour designer models today. Visit ophmintousa.com now.
You want a Maserati, but you need an SUV. Why not have both? Levante, the Maserati of SUVs.
Experience it today at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
We've all heard how military veterans adjusting to the civilian world may have certain issues.
30. 70.
If only everyone had this issue. No matter what challenge they face, Easter Seals is here for America's veterans.
Each day, researchers make discoveries that bring us closer to the moment when all cancer patients can become survivors. Their progress is made possible with the help of clinical trials. Clinical trials are the brightest torch researchers have to light their way towards better treatments. And if you've been diagnosed with cancer, they may be your brightest ray of hope. Speak with your doctor and visit standuptocancer.org/clinical trials to learn more. Together, we can stand up for all of us.
Get all the local information you need before you leave home in the morning. Watch Good Morning Suncoast weekdays on ABC 7 to get breaking news, plus first alert, weather and traffic focused on where you live. ABC 7. We're here for you.
Well, beautiful day and evening tonight here on the Suncast.
Yes, nice night. We're looking at the nice low humidity. That's what I like, especially for this party that's going on. Obviously, the Sarasota Magazine Best of the Best. The weather's looking pretty good, really good. We are looking at Lakewood Ranch webcam too, looking east and showing skies sunny all afternoon for the most part. We had a little bit of cloudiness right around the midday, noon, and that was associated with a reinforcing shot of some drier air that has really moved in now. And looking for a nice Thursday. It's going to be gorgeous again Thursday. Can't beat this kind of weather. Temperatures will be slightly below average. A cold front arrives on Friday, though. That will bring us some clouds, a chance for a few showers, and then a warm up next week. We're looking for temperatures to bounce back up and the humidity by early next week, and it looks like it's going to continue for a while, too, as far as that goes. Well, the fog, there could be some inland patchy. We have this high pressure nearby. On top of that, light winds. There's a possibility of some radiational fog, which shouldn't be too bad as it basically moves off to the east on a west wind overnight. The winds will stay pretty light, too, I think, over the upcoming day. So Thursday doesn't appear to be too breezy out there. The day planner looks good, too. Temperatures will start. You'll notice a little bit cooler air in the start of the morning on Thursday. Temperatures will be in the low 60s, and then just a few clouds around. We may see some high clouds streaming on by at around 7. Temperatures at the beaches anyway, right around 76 for your high. Well, Titan radar not showing any rain around here as this high pressure ridge continues to dominate our weather. It's going to slowly move off to the east. It will give way to this frontal boundary and storm system to the west of us, but for the time being, things stay pretty mild right here as we move through time. Now, this looks like rain and maybe showing up on your weather app as rain, but it's not. It's the military doing some exercises down there that sometimes shows up as rain. 74 degrees right now. Dew point is at 59, and the humidity the same. So it's nice. The winds out of the west-northwest at 12. The pressure 2992. That is known as standard pressure. Well, here's the high today with 79 degrees. 82 is the normal, and 94 the record set in 1999. This is the European model forecast run showing a nice day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. We take you through 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Some high clouds may stream by now and again. Should make for a nice sunset tomorrow. And at 6 a.m., this particular model depicting the front making its way through north central Florida. There may be a few showers with this front over North Florida, but not a lot of rain anticipated by, let's say, after 2, 3 o'clock. It'll be near our area and continuing through 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, kind of gets hung up stationary. A little reinforcing shot, too, behind it. And then that's it. Not much rain at all associated with it. On Sunday, the European model depicting some high clouds streaming off, but should not block the sun off too much on Sunday. That front kind of gets caught down to our south on Monday and is not going to retreat back as a warm front, or at least any kind of rain threat with it. I want to show you the European models we take you through time. This is May 3rd, and you'll notice this area right there. There's a little bit of a bump there in the high pressure ridge, and the European model depicting maybe what could be some sort of low pressure area developing. We had one in April last year. Arlene popped up April 19th, just pretty much near the same area. We'll watch it nonetheless. Just gives you an indication that, hey, hurricane season not far away. It starts June 1st officially. Kind of a nasty day over the northeast with lots of clouds and showers there with that low pressure area. For boating, looks good. Seas running right around 2 feet and a light chop out there. Winds out of the northwest at 10 knots. Here's the extended forecast. 79 your high. Tomorrow should be beautiful. Some clouds move in on Friday. A slight chance for a shower or two at 30%. Saturday morning, maybe some clouds clearing midday. Temperature staying into the low 80s both on Saturday and Sunday. And then, yes, we start to get above average on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And you'll feel that humidity start to come back up as well. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Bob. It is time for a Mai Tai and Tiki Torches at tonight's Best of Sarasota.
Sarasota Magazine celebrating its readers' picks for the best restaurants, stores, burgers, pizza, endless categories of things that you can vote on. But the party is now underway, and ABC 7's Joey Panic of the Suncoast View is there. He joins us live at Selby Gardens tonight with more on the fun event. Joey?
Oh, Scott and Jacqueline, this is amazing, and you have the right idea. Tiki Torches and Mai Tais. The event is now in full swing, and Selby Gardens is packed with the best of Sarasota. Sarasota Magazine's been throwing this event for about 8 years now, and several of those years have been right here at Selby Gardens. So I'm here with Misha Kirby, the Director of Marketing and Communications here at Selby Gardens. Misha, great turnout for this event.
I think there's close to 800 people here tonight.
Yes, and the weather is perfect. It's a beautiful day. This has been a really, really great year for Selby Gardens. All these new announcements coming about the growth, and we're very excited about this. What can you tell us is coming up in the coming season?
All right, so you want me to give it away, but I won't quite yet. I will say that the last few years we've taken you to the French Riviera with the artwork of Marc Chagall. This year we have Andy Warhol here, and we took you back in time at pop art. So next year we'll be going with something a little more tropical and maybe another time period.
Okay. All right, so that's the best hint that she'll give me, but there will be a big announcement coming from Selby Gardens this evening. So I'm sure we're going to have that for you a little later on tonight. But obviously we can tell people have really embraced the tiki theme this year. And how were you able to transform the gardens into this tropical paradise?
Well, luckily there's a great backdrop, so that kind of takes over, but everyone in Sarasota Magazine put together a great event. All the vendors who are here, I think as you look around, you really embrace it, you'll see there's, bananas made into the shape of monkeys, there's lots of palm trees, we've got the drummers who are here, there will be a special performance a little later tonight, so lots of great ideas.
It's a really, really exciting year, it's a great event, and like Bob had mentioned earlier, the weather is perfect to be out here. Also, you can catch all of these great categories, the best vendors, the best food, the best drinks, in Sarasota Magazine's issue, which will be coming out in the newsstands this week, so always a great reminder of all the wonderful things we have here on the Sun Coast. All right, well, we're going to keep having some fun with some tikis, and more news when we come back.
Tonight, high-stakes diplomacy. The president ratchets up the rhetoric on Iran and what he wants from North Korea. Plus, the man tapped to run Veterans Affairs under fire. World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Motor Trend said the new Alfa Romeo Giulia is hands down the best sports sedan you can buy today. And named it the 2018 Motor Trend Car of the Year. Rediscover your passion for driving at Sunset Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
When you are home alone, an emergency can become a tragedy. However, with any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
at home,
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
and on the go.
Help! I've fallen in the park and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-518-0221. That's 1-800-518-0221. Call now, 1-800-518-0221. For a free brochure, call 1-800-518-0221.
Watch Good Morning Suncoast weekdays on ABC 7.
Happening right now, a major slowdown on I-75.
Behind me, traffic is just completely bumper to bumper. Take alternate routes this morning.
Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. on ABC 7.
When evaluating the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, Car and Driver magazine said every crossover should be this good to drive. We agree. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
It is time again to tee it up on the Dream 18.
That's right, and Scott is taking us to University Park Country Club to show us one of the course's challenging par 3s.
Welcome to the beautiful University Park Country Club. And we're joined today by golf professional Clint Whitelaw. Clint, thanks for having us out here today.
It's my pleasure being here with you.
Well, you've brought us to a beautiful par 3. Tell us about it.
I have. You know, University Park Country Club is really known for its par 3s, especially hole number 5, which we see when we drive in next to the road, which is a fantastic par 3. But we have many other gems here, and this is certainly one of them. Great hole, you know, a variety of distances from 186 yards all the way to 110 yards, so it's suitable for all golfers. And as you can see, it's quite an intimidating hole. You know, you've got the alligator there, and the two big white bunkers, and out of bounds long and left. So it's quite an intimidating shot, but just a beautiful par 3 with a great receptive green.
I'm going to ignore the water and the gators and just look at the green.
I think you should, yeah.
Okay, Clint, thanks. I'll
Good
tell you
luck.
that. All right. Too much.
I'm thinking just on the left edge, should be good.
Look at that, I didn't play it. Well, that was a challenge. But let me tell you, a great hole. And how can people play University Park? It's open to the public, right?
Yeah, University Park's open to the public. You know, we welcome visitors, people from Sarasota. We offer summer memberships. We're really good on our normal memberships. We have 27 holes here, 27 great holes. Just give us a call. If you want to come and play a great golf course, call University Park Country Club.
Don't play it to the right on this one.
And keep your ball short left on number 16.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having us out. And we'll see you next time on the Dream 18.
Great swing again, Scott.
Thanks. Clint, a former South African Open champion.
Wow. We'll see you again at 11. Have a good one.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
My name is Stefan Campagna. We're Ben Gates and Dramus, and here is your law tip of the week. If you've been injured in an accident, whether or not it's your fault, your insurance company might be responsible for some of your expenses. So give us a call. We've got your back.
The Spring Fever sales event is going on now at Peterson Toyota of Sarasota. Drive a new 2018 Corolla for only $79 per month, the all-new 2018 Camry for only $119 per month, and 2018 RAV4 for just $129 per month at Peterson Toyota of Sarasota.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do it yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
All hands on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. Learn how your participation in boating and fishing can help the environment at takemefishing.org/conservation.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.